So you're a blue dot in a red state.
Yeah, I kind of always have been because I'm from Texas originally. Now I live in Tennessee where shit's like really popping off right now.
Yeah.
Just insane.
It really is. A lot of country, we affirm like, okay, that has to be MAGA. But that's not the case.
No, I think historically my heroes were not towing this line of like faux patriotism. Christopherson, an actual war vet, was always speaking up against crazy nationalism, and he understood the plight of actually being in war and what it does to veterans. The Highwaymen, Willie, Whalen, they were all really vocal and kind of left of center.
Right.
They were smart. They were writing poetry and speaking to the everyman and every woman. It wasn't like this weird thing now where the last 20 years has been almost this cosplay cowboy thing, YSL boots that have never touched dirt, like that Bo Burnham song. It's just very bizarre because it's like those people aren't even writing their own songs. It's been a huge loss of respect for country music because it's become so, in some pockets, synonymous with MAGA, completely antithetical to the country music I was raised on. These people that had massive empathy, songwriting chops. Johnny Cash was performing at prisons.
Totally.
Loretta Lynn writing The Pill. That song was banned from so many country radio stations at the time. Dolly has always been an amazing ally and beloved.
The liberals in red states are the toughest liberals the Democratic Party has, period, full stop.
Totally. Yeah, Marsha Blackburn. I'm not a fan. That's saying it lightly. After the Supreme Court decision last week, I just knew Tennessee was going to be the first domino to fall next because she's just so giddy for any sort of approval from the president. Bill Lee, our governor right now as well. I remember years ago when the drag ban was happening in Tennessee, which was so like unenforceable and stupid. That picture of him came out like wearing a skirt and it was just perfect. It encapsulates the hypocrisy of them. So we have amazing people like Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, Gloria Johnson. I'm glad that people are putting eyes on it outside of just our state legislator. And it's like why it's so important to vote in the state elections. Out of 9 districts in Tennessee, 1 is Democratic and it's Memphis, which is majority Black. They have like carved it up to where a congressman in Nashville in Davidson County will be representing people in Memphis, which is 3 hours away.
It's amazing the lengths that these people will go to suppress Black people. We're talking about this woman right here who every chance she can get is going to vote as a racist, as a homophobe.
Yeah, that's not a Brazilian blowout. That's a Caucasian blowout.
She needs some gay people in her life. She needs some honesty in her life. It's so upsetting when you see women like this carry the water for the patriarchy and you know they're going to fuck over all the women in Tennessee. Is there an abortion ban in Tennessee?
Yeah, it's really scary when there's that threat of these OBs being thrown in prison, providing healthcare, life-saving healthcare. Saved my life and my son's. He was breached. Both of our heart rates were dropping. I had to have an emergency C-section. She saved our lives. That being so real. And I'm like very privileged. Anyone that's like, go to Hollywood or get out of the country if you don't like it. Most people don't have that privilege.
No, you're right.
I would like to stay and fight. And I'm loving all of my peers and fellow Tennesseans in the halls of our capital right now, just like booing the fuck out of these losers, these cheaters. They know historically they can never win without cheating because Tennessee is a very low voter turnout state. Yeah. And that is the only reason it's always red. But Nashville's blue. They know Memphis is blue. They have carved Nashville up into 3. Now they're trying to do the same to Memphis. Hope is that in November, undeniable numbers.
Too big to rig. Too many people turn out because Trump is going to try to rig it. Total abortion ban. A lot of this would not be possible, these laws that are so antithetical to women's well-being, without the help of women, without the help of the Marsha Blackburns. She gender washes these policies that make women less safe. And it's a really dangerous, insidious thing. You're a multi-platinum, Grammy award-winning singer-songwriter who doesn't give a fuck and will stand up for everybody. Trans people, gay people, Black people. You don't give a fuck if it hurts your record sales because it means something to you to stand up for universal human rights.
I just don't want greed or cowardice and bigotry ever in the biography that my grandchildren read about me. And so it won't be. That community has always taken really good care of me. I'll never be able to repay them. Starting as like an ally, and then I came out 2 years ago as bi, just being embraced even more so because I've made those decisions over time. I've lost fans, but you solidify something that's really authentically yours. And there's community out there. They feel safe and the crowd looks diverse. Hopefully we've run all of the assholes out by now.
No shit.
Music is inherently political. Living is political.
Totally.
So anytime someone tries to say that it's not a part of that or shut up and sing or whatever, which is fucking oxymoronic, you can't shut up and sing. I'm just trying to like love thy neighbor, zoom out from my own bullshit.
It shows how much courage there is in these blue dots and red states to stand up and have more courage than a lot of people in the Democratic Party, because we cannot throw the most marginalized group among us. We cannot throw them under the bus.
No, they need our help more than ever because of the percentage being so low and how much
The
hate
obsession.
an obsession. I like the loud people that are brave, Tyler Childers, Margot Price, Mickey Guyton, Brittany Spencer's, Sturgill Simpson, badasses, and they're incredible songwriters. Give a shit. I will always ride hard for that side of country music because that's representing the real people. I would say I've had it with the other side that just panders to their audience. All hat, no cattle.
Oh yeah. It's the whole MAGA movement.
Patriotism in me comes in the most random forms. Obviously, years ago, drag ban. Right now, this backlash of people wanting to be heard in the Tennessee House federally in the midterms. Something about the South, and I think that's why I've remained there, is like I want to stay and fight, to be near the people that are completely unrepresented and disenfranchised, fight for them, because I do think that the tide is turning. And that is why the Republicans are scared shitless of states like this flipping or getting close to flipping. They know even their own Republican constituents are pissed at them. People are pissed. And I'm obviously like worried it's going to reach this boiling point of violence because gas prices rising, grocery prices, just not being able to like fucking live. The one equalizer between no matter what walk of life you are was our right to vote. And when you cut that off at the knees as well, now you've given people a reason to have nothing to lose.
There are more of us, every generation, every color, every state, that hate fascism. Thank you for your voice. Thank you for your convictions. Thank you for your fearlessness. And thank you for coming on I've Had It.
Oh my gosh, it's an honor. I'm such a fan, and you've inspired me to like be honestly just like a bigger bitch.
Good. I like it.
Yeah.
Bitches against fascism,
Exactly.
baby.